All right, so Dennis of ChevereMas, he tagged me, so I guess I have 9 questions to answer that he passed along to me. First question, what's my 411? My name is Paul. I'm 35, I'm married, and we have a cat. Second question, what do you do? a.k.a. what's your day job? I'm a teacher, specifically a teacher of English, specifically a teacher of English at a teacher's training college. So I teach speaking and writing, and my favorite class, which is the history of Great Britain and the history of the United States, drama, American culture. Yeah, and that's what I teach there, so that's my day job. Number 3, what is a crazy habit of yours? Watching ChevereMas videos? No. I don't know. That's a hard question. I guess I like to pace a lot, which means walking back and forth all over the place. And so that's strange for me to be sitting here actually, because I like to be moving around, especially when I teach. A lot of times I go to school and I don't sit down the whole day. I just, boom, boom, move, move, move. And even in the teacher's room, during my breaks or something, I'm kind of pacing around the teacher's room, driving people crazy. So I guess pacing is kind of a strange habit. Number 4, what movie do you watch the most? I don't really. I mean, we like movies. Me and my wife like to watch movies, but usually now we just watch a movie one time. From the past, I used to watch lots of John Wayne movies, and when I was younger, I would re-watch these John Wayne movies. So probably the movie I've seen the most in my life is the Sands of Iwo Jima with John Wayne. But yeah. Number 5. What was the last book you've read? Well, that's my favorite question out of these, because I love reading books. Actually, usually I'm reading like 2 or 3 books at the same time. For various reasons, partly because of maybe school, interest, location. For example, I have a book right now at school that's sitting in the teacher's room, and I just keep that there to read when I'm at school if I have a break or something. Right now I'm reading a history of England in the late 19th century. It's not a very good book, but I'm getting through it, and right before that, I just finished last week a book about the Middle Ages, which I found in the school library, an old book about the history of the Middle Ages by C.F. Strong. Right now, though, I'm reading Action Research for Language Teachers, which I won't even explain what that is because it's really boring, but it's about methodology and stuff for teaching. And the book I'm reading for my own personal interest is Our First Revolution, which is a book about the Glorious Revolution in England in 1688. And its impact on the American Revolution later. So it's a book by Michael Barone. He's a journalist and writer in America. It's a good book, pretty good. Actually, I was reading that because recently I just did my lecture in History of England on the Glorious Revolution. So, I like to read other books every year and kind of update myself and stuff like that. So that's what I'm reading, and I've just finished reading. Actually, right before that, I just read a historical novel about Richard III, The Daughter of Time, which I finished last week as well. So, books, I love them. And I just can't imagine life without reading a book or 2 or 3 books at the same time. So, books. Number 6, what's your favorite weekend activity or ritual? My favorite weekend activity is on Saturdays when I finish the classes at school, coming back in the afternoon, and then me and my wife having a nice dinner, because that's when we, prepare our nice meal of the week, is after classes on Saturday, because then, the weekend starts for me, and we sit down, have a nice dinner, and then afterwards usually, Asha, my wife, has bought some nice cake or cookies or something, and we have the cake and cookies with some coffee, and we watch a movie or watch an episode of Seinfeld or some YouTube videos. Maybe we're watching ChevereMas or somebody. ChevereMas, yes. And number 7, what's your favorite type of food, restaurant, when eating out? My favorite type of food or restaurant to go out to eat is Mexican, definitely. One problem in Poland, Mexican food, not very good. There's a Mexican restaurant in the town we live, but it's not really Mexican, so I don't really like it. But fortunately, I also love eating Polish food. So We go out to eat at a Polish restaurant. Although actually, there's not a lot of restaurants in Poland that serve typically Polish food. Most of the restaurants are Italian restaurants or Greek restaurants or American restaurants or something like that. But, there's some places that you can go to get traditional Polish food. And that's where I like to go to get food. Number 7, what's your favorite type of food restaurant when eating? Oh, I can't count. Number 8, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I love ice cream, but especially chocolate and mint flavor. That could be peppermint, or it could just be pure mint with some chocolate chips in it, or chocolate and mint. Something with that kind of combination, I love it. Or just chocolate ice cream. But really, I'm not going to argue about any kind of ice cream. I will eat it if it's there. Number 9, what was the last music that played on your iPod? What's an iPod? So that's my answer for that question. And that's it. Nine questions. I was tagged by Dennis. Dennis also tagged a bunch of other people. In fact, those are the people I would have tagged if I was going to tag somebody. So he already tagged them. So I guess I don't have to tag anybody. All right. This is for you, Dennis. And have a great day. Bye.